What is up, guys? Hope you're doing good. Pete here, and in today's video I'm going to share with you exactly how I go out there and write amazing Amazon product descriptions that actually sell the customer. So product descriptions often get overlooked when people are creating their new Amazon listings, and for good reason, because they are in fact the least important part of your listing. The title, the bullets, the images, those aspects are all more important than the description. But in this video today, I'm going to show you that how you can actually make your product description stand out, make it a conversion asset for your listing, and use it to your advantage. Because as I always say, guys, right, we have very limited real estate on Amazon to work with. We're all given a title, 5 bullet points, images, and a description. So what we do with this limited space is extremely important. With that being said, let's get into that. So here's exactly how I look at and approach Amazon descriptions, and we're going to start with these 4 main purposes. Now, these are my thoughts, what works for me, and how I do them. So number 1, sell the customer and provide more value. Number 2 is head off any last concerns that the customer may have before buying your product. 3 is we want to direct them back up to the top of the page, right? Because the fact that they're already even viewing your description toward the bottom of the listing is already a negative. So we want to do everything we can to direct them back up to the top and click that add to cart button. Number 4, we have branding. Now this can be a nice little brand story, a little like how you got to where you are today, how this product come to be, give a real life, real story that people can relate to, that makes them feel more at home with your brand and makes them want to buy your product over the others. How are we actually going to pull this off, guys? Now that you know how I go out there and look at product descriptions, how are we actually going to do this in the real world? So number 1 is less keyword obsession, right? It's a very common misconception among Amazon sellers, is trying to stuff 10 million keywords into their listing and index for every keyword known to man. That is proven just not to be the best way to go. And in fact, the much more practical and useful approach is to go with less keywords, but extremely focused, guys. So your top 30 to 40 really focused keywords, just make sure those are in your listing. And quite honestly, I've launched many products and had many product listings over my time. From my experience, with the title and 5 bullet points, I can pretty much fit in most all of my important keywords into that area every single time. Doesn't matter what product, what niche, what category. So that leaves us with a product description with a lot more room to play with and freedom for good copywriting, good selling, not having to worry about indexing for all these keywords. We can actually just write freely and try to convert a sale. We also want to answer any questions, any lasting questions that the customer may have, and this can be very efficiently done through maybe a little mini Q&A section. Does it come with batteries? Is there a warranty? All these types of things that as it pertains to your product, we can head off any lasting concerns that the customer may have. So after we give them a nice story, we sell them. After we head off any lasting concerns, we then want to direct them back up to the top of the page with a CTA. CTA is short for call to action. So we pretty much want to always end our product descriptions with something like scroll up now and add to cart while we have limited supply of this best-selling blank product, right? You guys can be creative and make this up yourself, but that is just what a CTA is. It's a call to action. It's telling the customer what to do. We're like, hey, we told you everything you want to know. We've headed off any concerns that you may have. What are you waiting for? Go back up to the top and add this product to cart. All right, I'm here on Amazon. I just picked a random product that I found. It's a lemon squeezer, and they do a good job of this. I'm going to just show you a little bit of what they do so you guys can see what I mean. Here, they're addressing pain points, they're asking questions, they're heading off common FAQs that somebody may have. They are answering them right here. They're telling them why their product is the answer to their problems. Their product is the solution to all the problems that they have been facing. And wouldn't you know it, at the bottom they have a CTA, a call to action, telling them to order now, take advantage of our lifetime money-back guarantee, no questions asked. And that is how it's done, guys. They're doing a great job at this. They clearly are very savvy sellers. They know what they're doing. So this is a very good sort of template to follow. This is how, similarly to how I would construct a product description. A very simplified conclusion to today's video is the fact that you have to understand how the typical Amazon buyer shops. You have to understand their marketing flow. So they start at the top, they look at your title, they look at your images, they look at your bullets, and hopefully that's enough to convert a sale. But if not, they're going to start scrolling down the page. They're going to land to your FAQ section. They're going to land to reviews. They're going to then land to your product description. That's the general flow of how it works, and again, our job in the description is to do all those things that I just laid out previously to get them back, to scroll back up to the top. Put yourself in your buyer's shoes, put yourself in your own shoes, right? When you're just a regular Amazon customer going on Amazon to buy a product, you know how it works if you just sit down for a second and think about it. So treat it the same way on your own listings as a seller, and I can guarantee you that you will have better conversions. You will have a more trustworthy listing. Hope you enjoyed this video today. I thought it was very useful, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Have a good day.